What do you mean I can't put my pinches towards Costco hot dog? I mean, look at the chart, bro. It's going to peg at $1.50. I'm telling you that. Man, tell me, how many X's did your stablecoin make? Exactly. See you later, buddy. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are doing well. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be reviewing a very exciting meme coin. Honestly, I think this is the next 100x meme coin on Solana. Guys, the network that's on fire right now. Literally running the meme coin season. Don't get me wrong, though. Base Chain is actually coming as a runner-up network. I made videos on that, and I will continue making videos on that. But, ladies and gentlemen, Costco hot dog is the highlight of today's video with two more that I want to add as honorable mentions that are my two second favorite meme coins. Obviously, I'm not going to be covering like Bonk, Dog with Hat, because obviously those are already like way up there. I think already established, almost already mainstream. So I don't think there's going to be multiple X's out of them. I mean, maybe you can see a 10X, but you know, when it reaches that 900 million, 1 billion plus status, it gets heavier than that. Okay, it's simple as that. It will need more money to do more X's, and by that time, in my opinion, it is, you know, too late, right? Too late, but at the cost of higher confidence that it will stay at that price. It's more long term. So it really depends what kind of trader are you. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, today's video, and actually, I shared this in my Telegram when I was keeping an eye on this. So you see that green line right there. I did share the video, the charts in my Telegram group chat. So if I scroll up and I can show you that I was just, you know, thinking about it. If I go up, just right here, guys, I'm thinking about keeping my eye on hot dog, Solana. Might buy a bag and see where it goes. And if you can see right here, the cost was 1159, which is basically, I believe, if I am correct, that's around 160. I'm not entirely sure, but it was basically around 160 market cap, and right now it is at 3.9 million. So, you know, above a 20x, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and right now it's literally going up and up. So I'm trying to make this video as soon as possible. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. I'm going to be doing a quick review. Obviously, LP is locked, ladies and gentlemen. You know, the beautiful narratives about Costco hot dog is that, you know, it's a hot dog that has always been $1.50, which is almost, you know, going against inflation. And so the narrative right now is, can this reach $1.50? Which I honestly, now that I look at it, I didn't know that there's this two little zeros. I think, which is pretty decent. I think we already killed a zero, which is nice. So actually, this is more believable than I think. So if I put $1.50 divided by the price that we can see, that's a 356x. Which, if you think the market cap, that is extremely doable, because that's just under or just over 1 billion. So that's very, very doable. Even at Solana's market cap right now, where it's not even bull market time yet. So yeah, I think it's very doable. So if I do 356.3 million, or it's actually technically 4 million. So let's do 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's going to be, I wish there was commas in here. I'm gonna assume that's 1.4 billion, which I think is very, very doable. Don't get me wrong, guys. Oh, you can see a huge sell-off right now. Again, you know, everything, there'll always be pullbacks, but it's up to you guys to see the potential in this. Okay, so as you guys can see, for example, here I dropped in, you know, 700 to whatever, I mean, dollars, and I immediately took back my initial. Even though, yes, you know, there was a huge upside and I only sold at basically a 2 or 3x. But again, because guys, this is Solana. There's a lot of meme coins that literally die and in 12 hours, in 1 day, in 2 days. So of course, I'm here worried about getting my ROI. And right now I'm left with a moon bag. So I think my moon bag right now is probably worth more like 5-6K right now, which I'm actually, obviously that's very good. But again, it's moon bag, so I don't have to worry about it. I can sleep at night. Even if it went all the way down to zero, I'm not going to be mad about it, because that's how crypto is. The most important thing that you need to worry about is getting your initial back. Okay, maybe not as soon as I did it here, but it's because 750 was kind of significant for me, right? Especially where I can put in other meme coins. But honestly, now it's attracting my attention. Because guys, honestly, meme coins is literally a psychological sector where it's really hard to gauge through TA, technical analysis, you know, and sentiments, because once it kicks off, it's too late to be running your technical analysis. It would have already been doing multiple X's. So you have to kind of predict what the masses are gonna, you know, react to this. It's a psychological checklist, right? You're gonna have to, you look at the name, Costco hot dog, okay? Immediately you're gonna, okay, we all know Costco hot dogs. What's the context behind it? We all know that it's been $1.50 for years and years, decades, okay? Again, the next narrative is the token itself now can go to $1.50. Some people even saying the pegging, right? It's obviously not going to happen. There's no pegging. There's no mechanism for pegging, but it can reach $1.50, guys, right? So that's a really great narrative, I think. And the fact that it's very reachable at that 1 billion market cap, 1.4, 1.5 billion market cap is perfect. Perfect timing. Everything's aligning for the bull run as well. You know, Bitcoin is due to do the halving event sometime estimated, you know, next month, April. Okay, Solana is doing absolutely amazing. The next up, you know, I did want to kind of cover more of the tweets. For example, you can see, you can gauge sentiments from Twitter. You know, just type in the ticker name of it. And yeah, so pretty decent stuff, ladies and gentlemen. You can see here, there's one tweet that I really liked. This one. It's the only time you will find cost hot dogs for less than $1.50. I mean, people are really using that as the narrative, and I think that's a really great driving narrative. And I think there was one more here. For example, obviously it reached 1 million market cap, so pretty decent, ladies and gentlemen. And this one, vote Costco hot dog for national currency, $1.50 solution for inflation. That's pretty funny to me, honestly. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is Costco hot dog. You know what I mean? Let me know what you think of it. At the same time, go follow my my Twitter, link in the description. Can I reach 500 followers? And go join my Telegram, guys. That's where people share. You know, I'm not the only one there sharing gems. You got other people there. We got whales in the chat. Shout out to Ray. Shout out to, you know, the other whales. You know, yourselves. And yeah, we got other people. You know what I mean? It's all about farming our money, right? Using our money to make us more money. That's why I call it the farmers community. So be sure to join that. It's 422 members. And again, if you're joining to just chill, don't even consider joining. I want genuine people. Okay, chances are if you're watching this video at this point, you're probably exactly the person that I want in my group chat. So make sure to join that. And you know, at the same time, beware. If you are new to Telegram, beware, because Telegram is a shady platform where a lot of scams happen. You're gonna get reached out by multiple people. So change your privacy settings, okay? Where you cannot get called, cannot get added to group chats involuntarily, where you cannot get messaged, or especially where your phone number is not visible unless directly to your contacts or to nobody. Okay, so change that. Go use security settings and change that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, but without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, moving on from cost, you know my vision, you know the narrative. It is beautiful. It's simple, because that's at the end of the day, that's one of the greatest keys to a meme coin and being successful, is being very, very simple. You start giving it multiple layers and meanings. It's going to be very hard to explain it to the masses, right? It needs to be a simple phrase or simple word where as soon as you say someone, oh, haha, I get the joke, or I get the meaning, I get the narrative. I wanna get a piece of this, right? And this is, by the way, before, I think, honestly, I don't even think this is in coin market cap yet, or CoinGecko. Yeah, so that's pretty decent. So there you have it. And of course, this is way before centralized exchanges. You never know. But all you need to know is that the Twitter behind this, they're doing an amazing job at literally grinding it out, doing posts, memes, everything. Oh, seems like they do have a website. Buy chart, Twitter, Telegram. Yeah, it's a basic looking website, but it's not bad. You know, that's what you need, I guess. It has all the links and stuff like that. So yeah, moving on, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to mention the next two tokens that I really have in mind. Slurf is one of them, okay? I think Slurf is you know, it's going to go its way up to $1 billion plus easily. I can see this. Right now, I made a video about it a few days ago, and I entered with it $2,000 here. Because obviously, when certain tokens reach high market cap, it now starts to have higher confidence, in my opinion, where, okay, it's not, you know, it now establishes itself as a meme coin that it's a long-term meme coin, right? Now the question is it going to do a 10x from there? We don't know, but it will most likely stay solid, especially with this liquidity. I want you guys to think of liquidity as it's kind of a double-edged sword. Okay, the thicker liquidity, the harder it is to move it upwards, but at the same time, the more sustainable the price will be. Okay, so more liquidity, the upside is that the price will be more sustainable, more resistant to going down when people are selling. But the downside is that it will take much more money to move upwards, right? It's kind of like a weight. It's literally a weight. This is why some people, what they do as a strategy, who launch coins, they don't add all their liquidity. They want to, post launch, and they want to give it some hours or some days, and then they want it to pump up to a certain level where, okay, it did like 20x, 30x, whatever. And then that's when they're like, okay, we're going to start adding liquidity right now to stabilize that price, to increase the price floor. And, it's only way up from there, technically, right? It will take much more money now to move upwards, but it's more stable at that market cap. So it's a pretty smart strategy. But obviously the story here with Slurf is that the dev messed up and he burnt the pre-sale funds, which was around 10 million. He accidentally summed it all up with the LP that was supposed to be burnt. So I think he was only supposed to burn like a few amounts, but I think there was a rounding error or something where he bundled it all up, and he sent it all to the burn address, and it was, you know what I mean? So yeah, unfortunately, it's obviously a sad event that happened, but I think there's a lot of upside to it, where a lot of people came together and they started a donation address that goes directly to the people who are involved with the pre-sale investors. So that's great, and now it has a great narrative. I think it received a lot of eyes. There's a lot of it's in a lot of centralized exchanges, a lot of volume. Look at this, 82 million. At some point it had 1 billion. I believe it was 500 million or 1 billion, literally surpassing Ethereum network's volume. Imagine one token surpassing the volume of a whole network. Ethereum as well, the top two, the silver of blockchain, ladies and gentlemen. It's crazy. And this is why honestly Ethereum is slowly dying away. Okay, even though I still do believe it's the land of whales, right? And there's a lot of investments, and I do that, and I have a lot of investments there. By the way, people know that, who are my members. Shout out to them, the DeFi Insiders, which you can become a member today. You get access to my portfolio in the Ethereum side. That's the videos that I don't make. It's public. It's members exclusive, and those are projects that I'm holding for long term. Okay, those are real projects. They're nothing to do with meme coins. Trust me on that. It's stuff to do with like DeSci, stuff to do with, DPIN stuff, security, AI tokens. These are real projects. I can tell you a few of them, honestly. I spoke about them. They've already done multiple exits. I'm holding my moon bag. One of them could be like Node AI, AXGT. I made videos on them way before they were big, and they made right now probably 50x on each. So if you want a little bit piece of that, consider becoming a member. I haven't made a members exclusive video in a week and a half, but I'm probably going to find more projects as they come. I'm not rushing it, because if I rush the process, I'm going to give you guys tokens that actually are not worth it. So, you know what I mean? If something pops up in my radar, which I'm using my network, I have a few whales that I know, and if anything pops up, then I'm going to share it with you guys. Literally as soon as I invest in it, you will get the video as soon as. But that is Slurf, ladies and gentlemen. I think this one can definitely reach 10 billion. Okay, when I say definitely, I'm gonna take that back. I don't definitely know that. I'm not a financial advisor, never was, but I do see this reaching that $5 to $10 per Slurf, which is gonna be amazing. That's a good amount of money for me. So let me know what you think of it. I think Slurf is a really great one. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, is called Trend. Now, I didn't really share this in the Telegram because I know this is slightly more risky, but now that I think of it, I do see this doing another 10x. Okay, I think honestly it can do a 10x, 100 million, you never know. But this one's called Tren. If you guys didn't know, Tren is a performance enhancing drug. Now, I don't know the, Trenbolone, what is it called? Trenbolone something. Okay. Some of those PDEs actually, funnily, their origination were for, I think it was for like cows, so that they can have bigger muscles. So obviously it's more meat to sell. And and then people start taking them. And now bodybuilding is a thing, I guess. But yeah, that's Trend. Obviously, I think it's a very great name, very simple. A lot of people get it. It's a meme coin, right? Especially with like Derek from More Plates, More Dates. I like that guy. He made a lot of videos talking about it. I think there's a meme video of him talking about it. But even the website is actually really looking good. So yeah, it shows like the memes, and that's what you want, right? With the meme coins, you need to have a community that backs it up, that literally shills it everywhere on Twitter, they make funny memes, etc., etc. So they're doing everything right already. I think I already am at a 2x. I invested at I guess this is 2.6 million. market cap, and now it's at 6.4. Not bad. I didn't take any profits because YOLO, I think honestly it can do a 10x, you know, short term. Again, mid to long term, unknown. I don't really know. You know, can it reach 100 million plus? That'd be great. It really depends, right? What's the narrative behind trend? I think it's a very simple word. I think a lot of people will get it. It's funny. So again, you know what I mean? It's up to you really. Does it tick your psychological checklist? Does it resonate with you? You know what I mean? Are you a gym bro? Have you been watching Derek More Plates More Dates.com? You know what I mean? Let me know. You know, let me know. And I guess, yeah, there's another one. This one I haven't invested, but I'm just keeping an eye on it. I'll let you guys know about it. This one's called Giga Chad. Not bad as well. You know, simple name, Giga. Not going to personally invest in this, but I think it already had a good run. You know, 58x, beautiful. So if you see in the market cap section right here, and on the 4-hour chart, and we zoom out, this was around, oh wow, 1.9 million market cap, and obviously all the way down to, you know, whatever it launched from, which was probably, let's see, yeah, 35k, like a super low market cap, and obviously all the way up. Okay, which actually does bring me to the next point, ladies and gentlemen. I've been researching more and more how, you know, you can get very risky, guys. Meme coins are a very risky place. You know, all of a sudden it reaches a peak, 100 million, and now you're like, oh, you know what? It reached 100 million. I'm at a huge bag. Oh, the next milestone is at 300 million. But all of a sudden, literally in one day, all of that can go striking down, and it can die forever. That's how meme coins are, guys. Okay, so this is why. Do what I'm doing right here. This is called being a disciplined investor. Sell, get your initial back. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to here be like a jeet, right? But at the end of the day, this is a meme coin, guys. And at the end of the day as well, crypto is a solo sport. So I don't care who's going to disagree with the fact that you sold at a 2x to get your initial back. You know what I mean? I'm leaving my mood bag, and that's how I like to play. Playing with house money, where I can sleep at night, not worrying about anything. You know what I mean? Like practically, this is all free money. Look at this. It went all the way down, guys. How do you think I'm feeling right now? Am I going to feel stressed? No, I got my money back with some slight profit. Made $34. I'm happy. You know what I mean? And obviously, you know, it can go all the way up. I think it can go all the way down. I truly do think Costco is my chosen. So Costco and Slurf, guys. I ain't gonna lie to you. Those are my two chosen meme coins for the next weeks. You know, the next thing I just quickly want to talk about is that you can get really, really risky, because obviously with meme coins, ladies and gentlemen, if you really think about it, every 20 minutes or every 1 minute, 20 tokens launch in Solana itself. Okay, I think a pure statistic would be 90% of them are going to fail due to, you know, either someone just not taking it seriously, or if it's a rug, or it's not a bullish name. Okay, 10% of them will do some type of, you know, upside, but will die within, I don't know, an hour. Some of them even die within minutes, such as this one right here in front of us. Okay, but what I've been trying to do recently is kind of study how you can actually make money on a token that will rug, that's been destined to rug, right? We have a malicious dev behind this, but you can still make money. Now, I want to show you an example, which is this one. Web3 launched today. Literally, look at the lifespan of this. Okay, you got 439, and it literally died at 3 minutes later, guys. 3 minutes later. But guess what? If you go to the top traders, and then you see, let's say, now the reason why I'm only going to look at this one, because these ones don't really show the bot number. And I'm going to assume either because they got airdropped. So it could be where the dev literally airdropped multiple wallets and he sold. So again, that's malicious activity already there, right? But we have this person right here who bought $193. And now if you filter his transactions, you can see right here that he bought all the way here with 193, and then he sold and he made 1,027. Now, was this person one of the devs who bought and then sold and created, you know, all this negative numbers? I don't think so. I think he's probably one of the first people who sold, and then the dev was like, okay, you know what, whoa, that's a big sell, and let me actually rug it right now. And I think the dev was you know, responsible for all of this, because he probably most likely pulled away all of his liquidity. Because again, Look at that, $4 liquidity locked. What does that really mean? That's nothing, right? And market cap is at $56. Wow, great. So yeah, this is what I'm kind of been, looking at, and I think I want to look into more how, you can make money from this, doing extremely risky things. Now, this will go in the realm of like day trading, which is kind of time consuming, but honestly, it's not bad. Because imagine you're one of those people who caught, let's say, Costco within the first minutes of its launch, and then let's say you slept on it. You just put $20 there, you slept on it, you come back in a few days or even in one day, and you realize like, whoa, this is at 100K market cap. Whoa, this is at 1 million market cap. You know what I mean? Like, it's 10 floors above from where you invested in it. And then all of a sudden, like, I'm sitting with 100K worth of dollars that I flipped from $20. It's possible. People are doing that every single day in Solana. And that's what I'm kind of trying to crack, so I can share it with you guys. And I can also do it myself, right? If I can make that amount of money, obviously not like 100K, that would be amazing. I feel like that's kind of hitting the lottery. But, it's all about closing those odds down. I think it is possible. I think it is, right? Where you can start, and again, careful. I'm going to show you guys where you can start from. Obviously, you would need something like a sniper bot, which I am going to make a video about it. I apologize for being too late in making this video. I've just been busy with other things, but I am going to make a sniper bot where it makes things easier. So for example, when you have a token that's going to launch, right, and it didn't launch yet, and you want to be super quick to buy it, sometimes putting it on 49% slippage, high priority transaction is not enough, right? You want to have a bot that does it, that keeps trying to buy, or especially if you have a CA, contract address, but they haven't added the liquidity yet, and you want to be the first one of the first people to buy when they add liquidity. Instead of waiting and refreshing the website till it recognizes the liquidity, have a sniper bot do that all for you. And right now with, the people around us, or the services around us, there is literally sniping bot services that are on Telegram as a bot, right? They'll make you a new wallet, so you don't have to log in your own wallet, which is super risky, by the way. Don't do that. Always create a new wallet with a new sniper bot. I'm going to explain this, but I just need some time to play around with it myself. And it's not the topic of today's video. Obviously, the topic of today's video was mainly about Costco hot dog, but I want to put some honorable mentions about Trend and Slurf. Those are my main next two, honestly. I don't really want to mention like, GigaChat, up to you. There's one guy who mentioned Family. We can quickly check it out as well, Family/Soul. I think it's decent as well. Family is at currently, 8 million market cap. Chart is looking pretty decent. That's a solid chart. That's exactly what you want to see. 3.7x from the previous support level, so that's pretty decent. And it's a simple name, Family. Everyone gets it. Family. It's just now depending on the what's the memes looking like. I don't know why my your account is not allowed to promote action. Please refresh. I don't know. Anyways, go follow my Twitter. Help me. Anyways, but Family is one of them, so you want to keep an eye on it if you want to. But yeah, going back to it before I end the video, by the way, if you are, a quick side note, if you are coming from Pulsechain, Ethereum, whatever, and then you want to bridge your tokens directly to Solana quickly, I suggest using Change Now, link in the description. That's what I literally been using. You can see this is like what I've been using. I turned my Pulse into Solana multiple times, and I use it all the time. Now, keep in mind, they do take cuts, okay, at the cost of convenience, at the cost of being quick. It takes around 5 minutes, because sometimes Solana gets really busy and it takes about 5 minutes, but usually it takes 2 minutes to transfer it, which is pretty beautiful. So for example, if you're coming from Ethereum, you can do it quite quickly to Sol, and then you can change that, or even from BSC, you can do USDT, USDC, or BNB, and then you can send that to Solana pretty easily like that. You can click on exchange and blah blah blah. All you gotta do, put your address, confirm, etc., etc. So yeah, pretty decent. Link in the description if you want that. But going back to it, this is where I use Dex Tools, because I think Dex Tools does it better than Dex Screener in here. This is where you can literally find new tokens live as they literally get deployed. Like this is as quick as it can get, guys. Okay, so click on live new pairs, and obviously you want to click on Solana or whatever network you're getting into, and then you can see how every single few seconds a new token comes to life, ladies and gentlemen. And the beautiful thing, it does tell you the liquidity. And it does say, I guess, the initial timestamp of it. Pool remaining, again, that's good. Pool variation, pool amount, no contract data, I guess. Obviously, it won't show it. And here, it barely, for some reason, my it doesn't really show it. But this is the LP. This is the where the LP is, which most of them will be on Radium. I personally use Jupiter, by the way. Jupiter is a really great aggregator. I heard from other people that it's much quicker than Radium itself, so you might as well just use Jupiter, and it's an aggregator, so it's quick. But you do want to tweak the settings on Jupiter where it disables the, I'm not entirely sure. Let me quickly try it here. So if you go on Jupiter and then you go on, where's the settings? Yeah, here. So you can also change that to priority to be like high, right? And then, for example, if you are trying to be like a degen and you're trying to buy a token super quick, no matter what, without failing, you put down 49% slippage. Again, that's super risky, and of course, you're allowing for your price to be cut in half for the guarantee that you will get a price in, right? That's what you want to do when something just launches, when the slippage is super high. But obviously, going back to it, this is where new tokens happen, ladies and gentlemen. It's pretty crazy, actually. And I'm gonna make more videos on this. I'm gonna have to research more where what are the factors that makes a token that just launched bullish to drop a $10, $1, $20, $50, $100, and then let it be. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, out of those 100, let's say here, honestly, when I look at them, 90% of them are already not even worth my investment. Like PWC. Don't get it. No. AI dog? Come on. No. Wolf? That's not bad. Look at this. Initial liquidity 3.9k. Already ticks it. So I can open this and I can keep it in mind. America? Not bad. Mew with hats? No. Again, Mew and then T. Okay, you know what I mean? Wow. Again, this is not bad. Splushies? Not bad. So you have to really gauge it. And then this one. This guy really put a $sign in front of Trump. That doesn't make any sense because a $sign is already, it's going to be confusing because now when you go on Twitter, what are you going to type? $sign Trump? So you know what I mean? So a lot of those either way are going to be Elon with. Come on, bro. That doesn't even make sense. Like, at least complete the phrase. Elon with what? Elon with what, bro? Ape.sol/sol, that's not bad. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? At least it gets cut down with, now you have, okay, 5% of the tokens that are launched in a day are actually worth looking at. What's the next factors? And this is what I'm going to kind of, do more research on. Like, okay, for example, we opened this one. We liked it a lot. Oof, look at this. Already, something crazy happened already. Like, let's see what happened. Is this a 90? Yeah, crazy. Now, this might be a developer just testing and learning, right? Where this is probably he added some LP and then he took it out. Let's see, the liquidity is still there, I guess. But let's see. I guess these are bots, by the way. It could be bots, potentially. But let's go total. Oh, wow. Crazy buys. Interesting. Again, yeah, some of these behaviors are really hard to do. You kind of understand, and that's what I'm going to do more of. Some of them are actually really, because at some point, guys, right here where Costco was, at some point, someone looked at it, someone probably was like, okay, you know what, Costco hot dog, beautiful name, I'm going to drop a $10 there, and that could have easily turned to be worth thousands, tens of thousands of dollars. Same thing happened with Slurf. I've seen someone who posted on Twitter, he made 400,000. He was like 16 years old, guys. You know what I mean? 16 years old making 400k. Like, at that point, do you really need to go to university at that point? If you really think about it, you can immediately invest in real estate, making passive income that is guaranteed to go up every single year. You know what I mean? The renting market is obviously every single year goes up. It will never go down. It'll never go down. You know what I mean? So there you have it, guys. I'm going to try to make that reality for you guys. Or I'm going to try to make that a reality for you guys. And for myself, I'm going to really invest in this because I feel like Solana is a really great network for making money from meme coins. But of course, it's extremely high risk. But I'm following where the money is. Of course, a lot of you guys know me as a Pulsechain Maxi, and I have my long-term investments there, like PDAI, PWBTC, you know, ATROPA, teddy bear, etc., etc. But I'm also following the money where it is. I'm adapting to what is the current trends right now. Take advantage of it, guys. You know what I mean? So stuff with base chain, which, by the way, base chain today, in a few hours, probably in 12 hours, there's going to be a, I'm not sure if it's a pre-sale. I think it's going to launch today. This one is called Roost. I think it might be worth your time. So if you're on base chain, keep an eye on that. There you have it. I'm giving you guys a shout out for that. But ladies and gentlemen, Costco is the main, my main, you know, investment right now in Costco and Slurf. I'd say both of them actually. Slurf is more, you know, higher confidence, slower, less amount of X's. But I truly do believe this can reach like $10. That'll be amazing. And you got Costco here as well. This is the more way risky thing, but at the same time, I truly do think it has one of the most bullish names out there. Guys, I'm going to end the video there. I hope you guys are doing well. Go follow my Twitter. Go join my Telegram link in the description. Let me know what do you think of this video. What do you think about Costco? What do you think about Slurf? What do you think about Trend and any other meme coins that you're looking into? Any tips about being a degen in Solana? Like, do you go in the live new pairs? What's your, you know what I mean? I want to hear your guys' kind of strategies that worked. Let me know what worked, what didn't. You know, I'm here learning, guys. You know what I mean? Like, this is the beautiful thing about crypto. Like, you know, you can really participate in this, and you don't really need to come in with a huge amount of capital to just test things out, right? If you just want to learn, Solana is a really great one. Gas fees are super low fees, right? Which is beautiful. So profit margins are not out of the question. They're extremely high. So yeah. Anyways, I'm going to end the video there. Hope you guys are doing well, and take care.